Hi and welcome to Vlogmas episode 2 with Camijo Knit. Hi! If you are here for the first time, my name is Annina and I'm a knitter based in Finland, and this is a Vlogmas with me, and you're very welcome to join me here. In today's episode I am recapping again 2 days, and this morning I did receive some beautiful yarn, so let's take a look at that. So this is a Camijo Knit Advent, and I have the Stella sock base, which is the sparkly sock, and here's the yarn. Beautiful colors. I don't know how much everything is blowing out now. I'm directly to the window so that you can see, and I'm sorry about the glare in my previous episode. I might have my glasses on some days because I just don't want to hassle with my contacts, but yeah, I'm not wearing my glasses today so that there won't be so much glare. I'm a little bit out of breath. We just came home. We went our favorite destination walk this morning. So we tend to do boardwalks on weekends when we have time. And there is this place called Laajalahti, which is very close to us. It's like 20-minute drive, very close, but it's an amazing boardwalk by the sea. There's some forests, and there is, in the summer, there's like this bird tower, so you can go up the tower and watch the birds. And the track is going, or the trail is going along the beach and along the seaside, but there's also some wood parts or some forest parts, and we sometimes go into the woods and sometimes we do the beach walk. And today we went by the beach, which was covered in snow and ice, but we went and had lunch outside, and that was lovely -6 degrees. And I was wearing my wool pants, which are amazing, by the way. My legs weren't cold at all, and I was wearing two jumpers or 2 sweaters and a lighter jacket because we did light a fire, and the smoke sometimes is quite hideous when it's all over your clothes. So I like to use a different jacket for those outdoorsy stuff. But yeah, it was very beautiful, and I will insert some footage here so you can also enjoy the view. Today is Sunday, the 3rd of December, and today is the first Advent. And as I showed you in my previous episode, I do have an Advent calendar as well. So four packages, and I did open my first one. So this is an Advent by, or it's knits by Cindy Ekman, which is an accessory brand here where I live. And are you interested in seeing what's inside? So this package include quite a few things, and they were all related to one another. Okay, here's the first clue. Maybe you can see. It's a little mitten. It's a little mitten stitch marker, and there was also a mitten blocker, and it's beautiful. And this had also the thumb insert here, so you can block the mitten and then put the thumb also to stretch out, and it's very beautiful. And I actually didn't have a mitten blocker, so this is perfect. The package also came with sock trio needles. I actually had already the same size and the same, so I think I might do like a giveaway at some point, and I am including these 3.5 millimeters sock trios. So there's 3 needles with a flexi thingy or like a very short cable in between. and you can use them to substitute DPNs in a pattern, and that's actually quite handy. And then it came with a pattern for mittens. And this was also included in the pack. So very, very successful first package. I especially loved the blocker because I didn't have one. So yeah, very excited about that. And I haven't done my advent sock today, or the stripe of the day, because I got asked if I could show or tell how I do take care of my ends. So after I'm finished here, I will do my stripe for today, and I will show you how I weave in my ends and also how I will do the jogless stripe, so you can see how I do it, and if that, or maybe that inspires you to do your own scrappy socks. So as I introduced last time, scrappy sock advent cal, and if you are interested in doing this with me, you are very welcome to do so. And I will do some sort of a little giveaway at the end of this year for that. Yesterday I did show you what I was working on, and I promised to show you the finished pair today, and here they are. I did finish these slippers. Now you can actually see when the sun is shining. The sun is really low. It's December, it's the darkest time of the year. It's a little over, well, it's 12:30, so it's 12:30, and the sun is now at the highest peak, which is like when we were driving, it was like straight in front of your eyes, but it doesn't go higher than that. It's just starts to set from here, so there is this very yellow light coming from the window, but the marl you can see quite well. It's quite a nice marl, and yeah, I finished these yesterday and they were blocking overnight, so they are now ready to be gifted. And after I finished those, I had some time in the evening, and I started to do the backing for my Stella quilt cushion cover, which is a pattern by Penrose. And I was doing the backing, and I still am. This is a project that I would love to finish now. So here is where I was last time I've shown it. So I did a good 5 centimeters or 6 centimeters yesterday, and this is what I'm planning on working today. So I would finish this pillow cover and get it into use. Because it has been quite a busy week, I had the launch, and in general my weeks are quite busy. So when the Vlogmas goes forward, you can see that there's not a lot of footage on regular days or work days, and I will do a little bit more filming over the weekends. So today my husband put the star. We have this old paper star. I think I have bought it. It must be like 15 years ago, and for a long time that was my only Christmas decoration. I haven't been much of a Christmas person before I had my own kids, and it's quite funny because I never had any elves or Santas or anything, snow globes or snowmen or anything, and I just had this white star, which is now it's always in our kitchen, and it's also today. And you also can see our joint advent calendar. My husband likes to buy the Lakrits by Bülov calendar, which is licorice calendar, and it's a very fancy licorice, and we do love those, and we usually buy 2 jars for Christmas. They are a little bit expensive sweets, but they are our Christmas treat, and we usually have this calendar. There's always two pieces of licorice in each day, and me and my husband are sharing that. And there was also this candy calendar. My stepdaughter and we crafted that calendar for my husband. So my stepdaughter wanted to do something nice for her father, and we did that, so he can take a piece of candy every day, and they are all numbered. So she sewed all the candies in a thread, and we did use these little hammer beads to separate the candies. But that's quite fun and quite nice. And yeah, I still need to change the curtains. My husband did clean up the house on Friday, and they did change the carpet for our living room. It usually wasn't a Christmas carpet, but then we changed it one spring, and then we brought it back for the holiday season, and my children have declared that it's a Christmas rug, so we bring it out every Christmas. And even though it's just an oriental rug, but it's with red coloring, so we have these very bright green turquoise curtains, so I will be changing the curtains as well, so that it's a little bit more calm. We are putting the tree up just, I think, the day before Christmas Eve. That's usually when we do put the Christmas tree up. I don't want to have the tree for a whole month. That's still the cringe in me. I've never really cared for the tree so much, and in my childhood home we always decorated the tree on Christmas Eve morning. So with my children we usually do it on the 23rd or 22nd, and then it'll stay for a week, and then we take it out. So before New Year's the tree will be gone. So that's our Christmas preparations for this weekend. Tomorrow it's a regular work day, so a little less footage for tomorrow. But I still have plans for today. And because I'm making my advent socks, I wanted to make an advent bag. This is now a tiny piece of fabric because I already cut it. But I am planning on sewing myself a Christmas themed bag. So this is going to be a sock bag for my Christmas socks, and it's a beautiful piece of fabric I got earlier this fall, and I think it's now it's the time to make it into a bag. I did cut it into 4 bags already, so I would just need to have the lining and all those things, and I don't think I'm gonna sew all of them now. I'll just do this one today so that I have a bag to put my advent socks in. But that's enough for today, and I will insert the clip of my advent sock knitting right after this, and then I will come back to you maybe tomorrow, and we will do a little video tomorrow as well. And as I said, I'm uploading every 2 days, so I can ease the pressure for myself. And since I have a my schedule is a pretty hectic during the weeks, so I wanted to film, but I didn't want to put some pressure on me, so that's what I'm going to do. Thank you so much for all the lovely messages for my first episode, all the shares and likes and everything, because it was so fun to see that you actually enjoyed it. And I got quite a few Instagram messages as well that they are very excited for me to make this series of videos, and I'm very excited myself. But I will talk to you tomorrow, and I will see you then. Oh, one more thing. I am wearing my Amidala sweater, which is a pattern in progress. I still haven't created it, so it'll come when it will come, but I've been wearing it and I just love this color combo, which is very 70s inspired. But yeah, if you were wondering, it's not out yet. Okay, now I'm gonna go. morning. Happy December 4th. I wanted to quickly come by this morning to show you what I've done yesterday because, well, there's no daylight. There's no daylight now and there's no daylight when I come back. So there was a little change of plans. I did say that I will be sewing a bag, but I got demanded building Legos, so no sewing time for me, but I did start something new. And yesterday when we went in the woods, I had one pair of extra mittens with me because my kids always get cold hands if we are spending time or a very long time outside. And I only had one extra pair because both of them had a pair in the daycare and they were there. So it happened that both of the kids would have wanted a pair of extra layer. So I started a pair of scrappy mittens. And this is just Arvetta and hand-dyed scraps that I had. So I'm making two at a time. I'm just coming up with this. I've done quite a few pairs of mittens, so there's no pattern in here. I think I cast on 36 stitches and I have 4.5mm needles because I'm a tight knitter, so it's like a regular 4 for a normal person. And yeah, I just managed to finish the cuffs. I like to make long cuffs so that the wrist is nice and toasty, and then I just started the stockinette part. And for these kids mittens, I won't do a gusset, so I'll just cast off and cast on some thumb stitches, and then I'll pick up the thumb and go from there. I do have to change. I have this horrible mess here. I think I had 10 grams of this variegated yarn, so I will be adding some other scraps as well, but I have enough of this blue Arvetta, so that's what I started. I was sitting on the floor with my boys, and I asked my 4-year-old to pick me a stitch marker from the bowl. I have a table here next to me and there's a bowl of stitch markers, and he brought me this huge muffin or cupcake and a pastry, and it's a bit heavy, but I assume these will be done quite quickly. So that was my change of plans. As you can see, I'm wearing black. I'm going to work and this is our uniform, so you will be seeing a lot of me in black, I think, during this month, because the time slots that I have are usually in the morning. I bring my kids to the daycare by 8 because they get served breakfast at 8. And you already saw me making my breakfast. That smoothie is something that I have every day when I'm going to work. It's quick. And usually I make it in advance in the evenings, but last night I didn't do that. So I made 3 breakfasts at once, or actually tomorrow I have a very long day because I have my knitting class that I teach. So I'm working 8 hours and then I go directly to my second job. So I usually have those smoothies with me so that I can have one for dinner as well. But yeah, those were those that you saw. And then one thing I wanted to show you live was my advent socks. And this time the poll on Instagram has been very tight, and I actually don't know yet. I think I will start these now before I go to work. I think there was like a 1 vote difference between plum and this light gray blue for my second color. Sorry for the the quality of the picture or the quality of the video is not great when I don't have any light, but that's December for you. And yeah, I don't actually know. Someone asked how many hours of daylight. I haven't checked, but the sun is coming up around, I don't know, it's around 9:30, and it starts to set after 3, so not too many hours of daylight at all. But yeah, we'll see if I come back this evening, or will I just add some clips or footage. And if not, I will upload this video tonight, and you will get it on the 4th, so today it'll be out at some point. But yeah, those were my little updates, and whether I see you again or not, happy knitting. Bye.